let's begin. Welcome, welcome. My name is Tatiana Amico, and I want to take a second to thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy night to hop on this webinar. I get it. My life is cray-cray, so I completely understand, and I really, really appreciate it. I'm excited to share all of this with you. If you haven't already, like I said, go over on to that chat bar and answer my questions. I'd love to know who's on here. And again, thank you for hopping on. I'm going to make this as short and quick and as informative as possible and let you get on with your night. I will be going over how my life has changed dramatically since becoming a Beachbody coach. Those things that you may not be seeing on social media. But I do also want you to know that you're in the right place tonight if you feel that you deserve more and you want more with your life. If you're ready to start truly living your life, are ready to get healthy, maintain a healthy lifestyle, stop the dieting roller coaster if you're on it like I used to, you'll hear in a second, feel amazing, and take it a step further to inspire and help others and make a great living while doing it, and all this other stuff I'm about to tell you. All right, ladies, please make sure to cut off those distractions like Facebook, because I know firsthand how distracting it can be. And I want to make sure that you're able to soak all of this in. So again, I'm basically going to go over how this has changed my life. Then I'll get into how this can all happen for you. And if you have any questions throughout, you could jot them down, but please try and keep them to the end, because I can get distracted very easily because I can see what's going on in the chat. But yeah, that's it. Let's see. I'm just going to see who else has joined since I was talking. Kristen from Burt, New York. I have no idea where that is, but I'm going to Google after this. Erica from Kaisertown. Janet from Hamburg, Jennifer from Greenville, South Carolina, I need to get my booty there. Christina from Phoenix, I also need to get my booty over there. All right, I am going to share my screen with you right now. So I will see you in a little bit. Ooh, I don't know why that's doing that, but whatever. All right, so 1 second. Hold on, I need to see something really quick. 1 second, sorry. Is it sharing? I gotta see. I don't know. I might have lost the sharing capability. Hold on 1 second. I might not be able to share my slides. I'm just going to share like this. So hopefully you can see that. I have someone messaging me, so I just want to check my message really quick. Hold tight for 1 second. Okay, so I think you should be able to see this. So I'm just going to get into a little bit about me. I am Tatiana Amico, and I am an elite coach with Beachbody. My team is actually an elite team. And you're like, what the heck does that mean? The cool thing about elite is that it means it's not just about me, but also about the coaches that have joined this with me and are having great success which is due to their own drive and decision to create a better life for themselves, but also due to the training, guidance, and support provided. I also say that to let you know that if I can do this, anybody can do this. You really just need to want to take care of your own health and fitness, make yourself better, want more out of life, have passion, love helping others, and be willing to continue to learn and grow. That's huge, right? Anyone that wants to do this can do this. So if you don't know, I am a mom to a 3-year-old. That's my little man, Mateo, and the newest addition to our family, 12-week-old Aria. And I have been married for 5 years. So to get into my story with health, I call myself a recovering professional dieter because I did every single diet out there. Jenny Craig, Weight Watchers, Nutrisystem. Ladies, I did diet pills. I even had eating disorders. My latest hasn't happened in a while, but a lot of binging issues that I had. I grew up watching all the women around me on some kind of diet, so I ended up having a very, very, very bad relationship with food and with exercise. If you have gone through this or are going through it now, I want you to know that I was in your shoes at one point, and I know how crappy all of this can be. I literally felt hopeless at times with my health and with my life in general. I suffered through depression and anxiety. I felt like I was living my own version of Groundhog Day, every day working an 8-to-5 job, sitting in a cubicle. I just wasn't happy. And then coming home to watch TV and do nothing for myself. Then when I had my son, same thing. It was like Groundhog Day, just a different version of it. And that's when I really started realizing, like, I want more out of life. So I finally did something about it. I stopped making excuses. I stopped the limiting beliefs and the negative thinking, and I will never diet again, which that feeling, it's like chains have been lifted from me. So I went from being laid off and scared, because I actually got laid off a week after I found out I was pregnant. So just imagine that. And being over $50,000 in debt and not wanting to have to ask my husband for money for everything. Like, I remember having to, like, needing contacts and just being like, oh my God, I have to ask my husband. This sucks. Or honestly, to get even more, having to ask him for new, like, babe, I need to go get new underwear. Like, that just kind of sucked for me. I hated it. I went from being nervous to spend a tiny bit extra because it was out of the budget. And yeah, I get that. It's a pretty crappy feeling, like constantly having to budget everything. And I knew I didn't deserve to live like that. And now I'm making way more than I had at my well-paying corporate job and my hubbies. And I get to stay home with my kids. So this has completely changed my life. Not only has it changed my life, but I get to be a part of others changing their lives, others taking control and becoming healthy and happy. I no longer diet. I no longer have insane sugar cravings that I used to have. I no longer work out for hours with no results. My depression and anxiety are gone. I'm positive. I have confidence. I have dropped the excuses. I get to travel. I have freedom, which is huge. I'm paying off debt, making my dreams come true. I am living the life I was envisioning for so long. And sadly, this is so sad, I never thought that they would ever come true. But because I decided to do this, it has. So I spend my days now living on my terms with my kids. We can do whatever, whenever. My time is not dictated by someone else, and I can actually afford to do things. I can go out with my friends, get pampered, take my family on vacations, give gifts without worrying, donate to causes I love. Last year I got to donate a big amount to places that I've been wanting to for such a long time, and this year I'm going to do even more, and I'm so excited about that. And just so much more. And the funny thing is, in the beginning, I didn't think I could do it. All right, I'm gonna start getting into those 5 things that have changed my life, and I'm going to be honest. I am very real. I'm very passionate. I may slip up and swear. I may cry. I don't know. So we're just going to go with it and see what happens. I want to make sure all is good right now with this. Okay, you guys are saying that it works. So thank you so much. So the first thing that I want to talk about is community. And it's something that I really never had, but I always wanted. I had a few like good friends, a couple good friends, but it was never this, like literally this community that I'm talking about. I wanted women around me that were just gonna uplift me and be there for me, and that, you know, that true friendship that you just trust people with everything in you and you know that they're there for you all the time. I didn't have that, and I wanted that so bad. And then when I became a mom, I don't, you know, some of you moms that are on here, it can get very lonely, especially when you don't have a job to go to. You're just constantly home with your kid. It can get very lonely. So finding this was huge for me. I remember always seeing my coach sharing all of this stuff and being with all these other women, and it's been awesome. And I even take my kids to the events that we have and stuff like that, and it's just been really, really good for me. And like I said, just being surrounded, I talk about this a lot. I talk about being surrounded by those people that want to see you soar. They want to see you succeed. When I say soar, I don't mean soar from a workout, although we do want to see you soar from a workout. But, you know, that want to see you succeed, that want to see you go after more, that want to see your dreams come true. I love seeing the ladies on my team. I love seeing their dreams come true. I love seeing the ladies that I help with their health, hitting those goals and everything. I cannot tell you what that feels like. And that's part of my community too, is all those women that I'm helping. So that's been really huge for me. And also I know for all the women that are in my groups and in the other groups and on our team and everything else. So that's huge. Now this one. I feel that I have found myself. I found that it is totally okay and actually so awesome and needed to be myself, and not to have to pretend that I'm anyone else, and that I need to be myself so that I talk about finding your tribe a lot, so that you could find your tribe. You want to be surrounded by the people that love you for you and are going to support you for you. And I realized that I do not need to be perfect. This is a picture, I'm going to be honest, this picture is postpartum. But I'm going to tell you, I would have never, ever, before becoming a coach, shared this. But I realized that I needed to. I realized that I needed to be real for people, for women, to see the truth. And I realized that, man, I don't need to have abs to be a coach. I don't need to be eating perfect all the time and exercising every day. And again, like, I don't know why, for some reason, I really thought I needed abs in order to be a coach. And it's not true at all. Like, I realized that just being me and being imperfectly perfect was what I needed, and that is totally okay. So I cannot tell you what it's like. And just finding myself, finding this creative side of myself that I never knew, finding this like, oh my goodness, I'm a leader. Like, I never even knew that. And I probably would have never found that out had I not done this. So it's been so awesome finding myself again. Third thing, this is a quote from a book that I absolutely love, and it's called I Am That Girl. And it says, when you put your needs last, you're like a plant without water that's worried about providing enough shade for others. But if that plant doesn't have water to grow, it will shrivel up and die, providing no shade or comfort for others anyway. What does this mean? I realized that I needed to put myself first, especially as a mom, because my kids needed someone there for them that is truly happy and healthy and is going after her dreams. And she's I heard someone tell me once that, her kids are all grown up and she was just never living for herself and never doing anything for herself, the things that she wanted. And now she's literally saying to herself, what have I done? I don't even know who I am. And that was just a huge bam in my face. This is it. This is why you're doing this, because you don't want to wake up in 10 years, in 15, in 20 years and say, who am I? What have I become? So this is so important, and learning to just live my life and go after my dreams. Huge, huge, huge for me. Another thing, personal development, the power of personal development and mindset. I used to be that person that would look at this stuff and be like, yeah, right. That is so stupid. I will never do that. That's crazy. All that. Like, I literally thought people were cuckoo if they did this. And I wonder now, I'm like, geez, if I would have done this in high school and college, like, where would I be had I been growing my mind? I would have stopped the negative thinking a long time ago. I would have been confident earlier on. My life would have been so different. So just every day, I am doing some sort of personal development and mindset work so that I change my way of thinking. And I can tell right away when someone is not doing it, and it makes me really sad. And of course, it's the first thing I say, you need to work on your mind, because that is what is going to keep you going forward. So this has been huge for me. This is a picture of some of my favorite books. I actually had a really bad money mindset, and that Get Rich Lucky Bitch helped me with that. You Are a Badass, of course, really good book. I Am That Girl, amazing. Just all these books have been really helpful for me, and gaining confidence and just, I don't know, just kicking some booty. It's been awesome. And I would have never gotten into that had I not become a coach, because that's one of the biggest things is you work on yourself. So lastly, support and accountability. I cannot tell you how huge this is. There are so many people out there that have programs, that have this, that have that, but they don't have someone there to help them, to push them, to support them, to give them props, to lift them up, to do all of this stuff. And so you could see that's just at an event that we were at, and all of these people just amazing with helping me, push me, and me pushing them, and it's just been so cool. And then this is just kind of a snapshot of our, like, a group that we do, because I do groups to help others, and just some of this stuff like loving yourself, losing excuses, losing the self-hate, losing the doubt, all of that stuff. And then just kind of a post, we're always mindset, huge, something that most people are missing. So we provide that a lot, and just showing how people comment under and help each other out. So how important that is. So it's important with your health and fitness, and also with building a business. Community and a tribe with that is very important. And the cool thing about what I do is a lot of entrepreneurs start a business and they don't have support. They don't have anyone there to guide them and support them. But as soon as you join as a coach, it's like, bam, you're in this amazing community of people that want more for you and are going to help you. All right, I'm going to get into talking about money, because that's important. And it's actually been a huge change in my life. So I'm just going to show you here. And just as an FYI, this is monthly. It's not like, oh, in 20 months, that's what I earned. This is monthly. And I want to say that in my first month as a coach, I did not believe in myself. I made every excuse out there. I don't have time. I don't know anyone. No one is going to listen to me. This will never work. I compared a lot. I compared myself a lot. So I was like, I'll never be like so-and-so. And I made $0. That's not on there, but I made $0. I believe I made like, I don't, so it's in my second month making $160 just in a month, but then something clicked in me. I saw what others on the team were doing. I listened to stories, and I began to think, if they can do it, well, I can do it too. And this is an important thing to know, that you can do anything you put your mind to. I said that before. The only one that was stopping me was me, and so I became teachable. I did what my coach told me to do, like I knew I had to do for my health and fitness, and I followed what the successful people were doing. Because guess what? Success leaves clues, and I picked those up and I implemented them, and now I teach them to our coaches. I also share this because I have actually been asked if I really make money. So yes, I do. I'm actually still, I'm in disbelief, honestly, because like I said, I was not a believer, and this is from months ago. So I've been doing this. I started November 2013. I did nothing for a little bit, and then I really started going soon, a couple months after that. So I want to say, like, thank goodness I stomped on that negative voice in my head, because if I hadn't, this would not be a reality. I am able to travel. I can take my family on vacations. I can get my husband gifts. I could buy myself underwear, nice underwear, with my own money. I don't stress out if something breaks and needs to be fixed. I'll be able to give my kids the best education. That's actually pretty huge for me. Put them in camps, like whatever else they want to do. And I get to give to charities again. Awesome. I even see myself, like, I just have so many dreams, right? And now I feel like I can actually do them because of this. And yeah, I can splurge on myself a little bit or a lot if I want to. And when I became a mom, I had actually stopped doing that, which sucks. So this just shows that there is income potential by becoming a coach and by being consistent and doing everything that you're taught, right? Just want to make sure all is good still. Okay. Couple testimonials. This is Kelly. She's a coach on my team. She's a mom of two. She's an ex-teacher, now full-time coach. And just really quick, she says, this is so much more than eating right and working out. I was so quote unquote busy and was afraid to add something else to my plate and what others would say about me. Due to joining Tatiana's team and becoming a coach, I've increased my confidence, take chances, and live my passion. I also realized how much time I had been wasting. This is so much more than eating right and working out. There is a huge team atmosphere. There are women just like me, yet women of all walks to learn from and be inspired from. Tatiana is top-notch when it comes to supporting her coaches. She is always there to help and answer questions and give a little nudge when needed. I'm telling you, ladies, I'm real. Our team provides the best trainings and tips out there and really prides itself on sharing and inspiring others. If you are looking into changing careers, adding some extra income, living your passion, or just simply getting healthy while helping others do the same, Tatiana and her team will be that bridge you need between acting and doing. I love that she shares what works, is open about what doesn't, and is truly walking her walk for us to model. I love myself some Kelly. She's awesome. Then Melissa, who's a single mama of one, she said, I was not sure the program offered was worth the investment, but I did it anyway, and now I start each day on a positive foot. I exercise daily, eat whole, real, nutritiously dense food. Yay. I am happy. I made a choice to change things in my life every day, surround myself with positive people, things that make me happy, facing my fears. Confidence level is through the roof. I've lost 40 pounds since I started 21 Day Fix. Groups keep me motivated, inspired, and they have tons of support, and Tatiana is dedicated and teaches me every day. I decided to become a coach as well, even though I was hesitant because I did not think I was coach material. I was afraid no one would take me seriously because I was overweight. I was scared, but I did it anyway, and now I am a happier person. I take care of myself. My confidence has grown. I surround myself with like-minded people, empowering women, and a loving family who support me. I devote time to taking care of myself by eating healthy, exercising, trying new things, loving myself, and pushing myself to live out my dreams. I'm living a life I love, and it gets better every day. I receive so much support. I always know Tatiana is there when I need her, as well as my teammates. Tatiana has my back, but also has empowered me to take control of my life. I can do the things I need with confidence because of my coach. Bam. She just says it all right there, and I love it. So is this for you? I'm gonna get real. We are in business. We are in the business of developing healthy, vibrant, strong, empowered, and confident women. Women that want to get out of the corner. I used to be that girl in the corner and shine. Get out of that corner and just shine bright. Women that want to design their life. Women that know they want to do more and know that they are meant to do more. And ladies, I hope that that is all of you. And I'm going to be honest, this is not for everyone. This is for people who realize success does not happen overnight with anything in life. It does not happen overnight. Are willing to learn and grow and be a beginner. This is so important. Being a beginner. That are coachable and teachable. People that know they deserve more. Know that there is some pretty awesome stuff on the other side of fear and are willing to step outside their comfort zone and see the magic that happens when they do. This is for people who truly want to help others. This is not about selling. This is for people that want to change others' lives and knowing that you have the tools to do it. For people that realize their value in others' lives and realize they do not need to be perfect to start, that are okay with failing because they know it is just another step to success. Failure is a step to success. I cannot tell you how many times I have failed, but it's all good because we know what happens. We learn from it, right? And this is for people that are going to take action. Very important. I want to say that this can be done as long as you're open to learning and open to putting yourself out there. Something can be uncomfortable at first. It can be a little scary sharing your story and reaching out to new people. I cried when I first did this, but it was so great after. I was a huge introvert, so I totally got it, but this will change your life. Oh, and you can't be a part of another team, okay? Need to throw that out there. So what sets our team apart? We have a closed Facebook group for all of our coaches, and that is our meeting ground. It's where people can go and ask questions, get information on the new trainings and websites and everything we have coming up and the new webinars. We also have a website that is just for our team that has a ton of training and information on it. We have a guide for new coaches. I do small group mentorships. I have one starting right now. We do weekly team calls, webinars like this, but training webinars. We do team events locally and all around the country, so it really doesn't matter where you live, even in Canada. We're going to be able to connect with you somehow via video or live in person with the training and the tools that you need. Let's get into some FAQs that you might have. So what does a coach do? As coaches, we really focus on what we call the 3 vital behaviors. That is connecting with people daily and building relationships. Like I said, caring about others and wanting to help them, giving value to people's lives. That is so important to me, for my coaches to be doing and for myself to be doing daily. It is about being a product of the product. So what does that mean? It means doing the workouts, doing, following nutrition, getting your nutrition on and just eating right, drinking the most nutrient-dense supplement ever, Shakeology, and having people see your results and seeing what you're doing. And one of the things that has been the biggest contributor to change in me, which I talked about, is personal development. So basically, we are just connecting with people daily. You can choose whether Facebook, like any social media, right? In person, whatever you want, whatever you feel comfortable with. But honestly, in order to really know what you need to do, it's about immersing yourself in it and taking action. We have training on our team to help you use like any of the social media, anything that you want to do. But again, it is about meeting new people and building relationships. You're just getting out there and making new friends, which is awesome. That community that I talked about, right? We check in daily with groups, the people that we're helping. making sure our peeps are staying accountable to their workouts, nutrition, and their fitness. So another thing I hear all the time, and this was me actually, what if I don't know anyone? When I started, I had no friends on Facebook. I hated Facebook. I hated social media. I thought it was stupid. It has since changed my life, but I got on it when I started changing my own life, and I realized that I could meet so many people changing their lives. And I just went on and I was helping people. This was before I was a coach. I would just always be connecting with people and helping them and giving value in their lives and letting people help me and just making friends like that. And I just kind of became known as someone that could help others and someone that was changing her life. And I just became an inspiration to others and people would come to me. So again, it was just about me putting myself out there, even though it was scary as heck to do, but I did it anyway. And that's honestly, that's how I just started getting to know people. So how we earn money, that's another question. I'm not going to get deep into it just because it's just going to take a little bit of time. So if you have further questions about this, please send me an email or we can talk, which might be easier, or the coach that you have been speaking with. But there are two ways, commission and team cycle bonuses. The cycle bonuses go between 14 and 18 per cycle, which can add up, as you saw in my month. You can cycle multiple times in a day, and depending on the rank you are in the company, you can earn between $250 and $12,000 per week. In those bonuses, you also start to earn a matching bonus of 5 to 10%, and that is from building a team of people that are helping others, that want to help others. Every time they cycle, you earn 5 to 10% of their cycles. There are also quarterly diamond bonuses, which are extremely large. And as an elite coach, you also earn $500 monthly bonus just for that. So now you're like, girl, how do I join? Let me see. For me, there is an application process, and this is the link to it. So jot that down or go to it right now. Go to it right now. Why not? And the application process, mainly because I really want to know about you. I want to know you and what you want and what your dreams are. And I want to see if you're a good fit for our team. Again, I want people that want to help others and that really want to change their life. That is so important to me, because I'm going to tell you right now, the moment, that second that you write down in that form, or you tell me that you want to change your life and you tell me your goals and you tell me what you want, that becomes a part of me. Your goals become my goals. So if I'm going to help you, I want to make sure that you really want that help and that you're going to use that help that I give you. That is very important to me, getting real with you, because it is. It's very important to me. So anyway, basically, after you do that, you'd make a very, very, very minimal investment in your health. You're literally making an investment in your health to start a business that will change your life forever. And that starts from $140 and just to $295, which is for a program, which is a nutrition guide, fitness, and 30 days of Shakeology, which is all of this at least worth $1,500, not even to mention the training that you get from me and everyone else. That is worth thousands. There's a monthly coach fee of $15.95 for a site, warehousing, all that stuff. You don't have to have a bunch of stuff in your house. That's just annoying as heck, right? So you don't have to deal with any of that. And again, of course, you're going to be getting the amazingness of Shakeo monthly, intense nutrition. You'll get 25% discount on everything. Woo, woo. And remember, again, I have to say this again, you're getting access to thousands of dollars worth of training and our mentorship, which the value is just thousands per month. I know this, right? Because I've worked with other business coaches that charge thousands of dollars. So I know what this is worth. So please remember that. All right, I'm going to stop sharing with you. Jot this down. Jot it down. I'm back. Hi. Okay. So I want to end by saying, I don't know why you showed up here tonight. Is it that you desire more, like I did? Do you know that you are destined for more, like I did? For better health and a better life in general? Imagine being able to stay home with your family, your kids, or just having that extra in your life. Imagine the freedom to work on your own terms. Imagine even, like I said, just having extra money to pay off debt. That could be like a choke on you, right? I get it. Get your kids something extra. I remember when I was pregnant with Mateo, my son, and I was just wanting to get him something, and I couldn't even do that. And that was like, bam, this sucks. This sucks bad. So that was it, right? I'm like, I got to do something. Imagine also just being able to go on date nights with your significant other, because you can now get a sitter and pay for dinner or whatever you want to do, or even take a vacation you never thought that you could. I was able to take my son to Disney World and just like do all the things that I always wanted to do that I thought weren't going to happen. Imagine a job that makes you feel appreciated. Imagine having a dream. Just imagine that and making it come true. Imagine not depending on anyone else for money. Imagine not dieting anymore if you're doing that right now and actually living. So think about this. Is this anything that you want? Something that you want? Do you want to be able to live your life by your design and be healthy and happy? That's all what you get when you do this. I want you to do me a favor tonight and envision what you want your life to be like. Literally take some time for yourself, 10 minutes, and think about that. And think, is it like that now? And if it's not, then you need to do something about it. Whatever it is, you need to do something about it. The world needs more people going after what they want and what they deserve. And I want to see women going after their dreams and knowing that they deserve more and everything out of life. You don't want to wake up in a year, in 5 years, in 10 years, and question what you have been doing and why you're not doing what you know you should be doing. Trust me, because I did it for a very long time.